Hello and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. I'm here to do the energy reading for Gemini. It could be in your birth chart. It could be on the person of interest birth chart, and you could be cross-watching, or it could just be that you love watching every reading I make, and then, yeah, there's something here for you. I'm working today with the 𝓢𝓾𝓵 Tarot and the Yin Yang Oracle in combination to receive your message. So now that the tarot shuffle, we got to get some shuffles on the Oracle deck. I saw that I should pull up the top and then pull simultaneously once we get the first card out. So that's what we'll do. Information about me is below the video and the services that I have to offer. We have the guarded and vulnerability card was upside down in the deck. I'm going to put it back. For some of you, you definitely have been feeling like you have to guard yourself. You're afraid of being vulnerable, afraid of showing somebody your soft side or your weak side. But I just heard God say it. Stay soft. Stay soft. You don't have to be afraid of that. I'm hearing that soft side is most beautiful. It is very empowering. And yes, it could be very frightening. But if you're always walking around with a armor on, no one will ever see your true face, is the way that I'm hearing it. And then I'm seeing two more cards here that are upside down on the deck. So we're going to have to shuffle it some more. It's Pluto with transformation, death card energy, and we have the masculine. So somebody here could be totally dealing with a masculine Scorpio energy. I'm seeing that as well. They said 3 more shuffles on this deck since there were so many that were flipped over. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and start pulling your cards. All right. So show me Gemini, please. After the first card falls out, which is now, we won't shuffle anymore. And we have the 2 of coins. Okay. Changes happening in your energy, in your life. Trying to find balance. Okay. Finances could be a big concern for you at this time, but let me see. There's Oracle card that fell on the floor for you. Hold on. And we have the reunion and soul ties. Okay. This 2 of Pentacles with this reunion and soul ties card is telling me that you have a connection to somebody who is at a distance from you. You don't know who this person is, but Spirit is trying to bring you together. I don't think this is somebody you know from this physical lifetime, but I think this is somebody you know on a soul level from possibly past lives. I don't know how you feel about past lives. If this is somebody that you already know, I don't feel like you've been united in a romantic situation up until, like, you could have been really good friends with somebody, lost touch with them, and now you're being connected. But either way, I see that the changes that are happening in your life right now are to bring you into this union. So let's see what's below you. You have the renewal and spark with the wheel of fortune. Yeah, this is awesome. So beautiful things are happening in your life. The cycles of life and fate are bringing in good luck for you. And look at, she's got sparklers in her hand. There's beautiful colors. And it's like, yeah, this is bringing new life. So good luck is hitting your hand. Anywhere where finances have been a major issue, I see that those things are being corrected. I see you're able to pay off debts. I see that you're receiving money that was owed to you. Let me see what's over here. You have the North Node and death. Okay. So this is telling me that a lot of your life right now has been about healing the hurts from the past and creating a huge transformation in your life. This is where this renewal is coming from. This is where this real wheel of fortune is coming from. With the North Node, this is talking about your purpose. This is talking about your cosmic connections. And I see that you have completed something because the death card is there. It's like, because of the death card being there, like, you're bringing new energy into your life. I see that you've released a lot of pains and hurts and traumas, and the only way you can do that effectively is actually acknowledging them and processing them. So you've been doing a lot of that, And now you're at this place where you could be feeling like, so I'm hearing, so proud of yourself. This change, you should be proud of yourself. This change is really going to affect your whole physical reality. Like the way things have been, expect improvements. Now is a time for improvements for you, because you've been doing the work of addressing anything that was fracturing you from your true self, fractured soul remnants, fractured energies as a result of pain, and I'm hearing suffering that you have processed. Like, we all have hurts living on planet Earth. If you wanted to be in heaven, you should have kept yourself there, but you came to Earth. It's a school to learn, and you've been doing just that. Above you, you have the higher self and the king of coins. Love it. Higher self activation with the king of coins. This is amazing. Look at the power you're breathing into your life, into your physical reality. Yeah. You know that you have created stability for yourself. You know that things are getting better. You could be very focused right now on paying off debts, credit cards, expenses, stuff like that, storing some money away, building that fund for, I heard, for a beautiful day, because I was going to say that emergency fund, and then I was going to say that rainy day fund, but they said no, fund for a beautiful day. It's like you're saving for something beautiful. But first, you want to finish paying off. You have priorities. You're prioritizing what needs to be done first. Anywhere where you were connected to somebody that is at a distance, I feel like you're stabilizing your life is actually, whether you're aware of it or not, it's bringing that opportunity, that person, that situation closer to you. All right, let me see in your spirit position, what do you have? You have the ego, vanity, and pride, and the high priest. Yeah, so right now your soul is like, it's interesting because most people need to calm their ego down, tone it down. You, spirit, is like, you have things to be proud of. We need you to be proud of the high priest energy, which is Hierophant energy, which is saying the life lessons, the knowledge, the sharing. And I see that right now, this person, they could totally brought in for romance, but at the very minimum, this person is being brought in because of what you have to share, what you have to teach. You've learned something that has completely changed your life, and so spirit is bringing somebody into your experience because they need to know how to do that too, and you're the closest way to teach that, and support that energy also. And they also want to say this to you: you have soul ties with people, connections with people. Let's say there's an application and there's all these categories of stereotypes. You guys click the same stereotypes. So you're affecting your soul ties with the same gender, the same ethnicity, the same education level, the same life circumstances, the same traumas and stuff like that. You have different connections to these ones. And they're saying you're actually activating energies, not only for yourself, but for all these soul ties, even if you don't know them. So let me see on the other side of the table, who or what do you have coming in? We have the devil. So interesting. The comfort zone, the south node, and the cleaning with the devil, vices, temptation, and manipulation. So what's happening at this time? You've made so much transformation. Be aware that in your environment, there are going to be situations, and for somebody, it could be a Capricorn person there that makes you feel very comfortable. But these situations that are coming up are trying to get you to reverse your process. Why? Because the old energy don't want to die. The old energy doesn't want to die. Um, and they're saying also be very careful about being so concerned with other people's perspectives of you, how they see you. It's not about how they see you, it's about how you see you. And I hear these are things that you just needed these reminders, because when you see these old cycles coming up, when you see what you used to do showing up, it's supposed to give you a rub, and it's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger you because you're like, I already quit that. I don't want to do that again. I want to get involved in that again. Good. Keep solidifying it, because what's happening is you made a huge change. You started this new beginning. And so every time you continue to repeat, which means to remove it from you, to push it away and to reject it, it's like you solidify your current position by doing that. And that's what's happening. It's like A new seedling needs a lot of care, and it's so weak, it's so vulnerable, right? And we did talk about vulnerability. So um in this, it's like solidifying, solidifying, solidifying. Okay, so every time you make the same choice, you solidify that choice. So keep moving into the direction of your north node, which is the life purpose for this lifetime and your higher self. Let me see what else in your environment. Yeah, the Three of Swords, rejection, loss, and fragmented. So here's the thing: there's could be somebody around you, Capricorn possibly again, but or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but somebody around you who is feeling heartbreak. They're feeling lost. They're feeling rejected. They're fragmented still. They have not done all that you have done to heal yourself and to remember yourself. In other words, put yourself back together. You're no longer a fragmented soul. You're no longer a fragmented being. But there's somebody around you who is feeling this way. Why? Because they keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting to get a different result. And that's just not how it works. This person has some pain in them. They have to acknowledge it, be aware of it, acknowledge it, and let it flow through their life. To transmute that energy, they're gonna have to find the blessing in it, right? You know this person could be coming in, so you could tell them, listen, that thing that messed up your life, if you want it not to affect you anymore, the only thing you can do is find the blessing in it. And sometimes the only blessing is, I'll never be that way. And the strong knowledge of that is definitely a blessing, because some people don't know that. Like, for example, the person that was doing it, right? So let's see what else on the other side of the table. We have facade and beliefs with the Queen of Coins. So I see that there's somebody here who, on the other side of the table with you, who has this idea about, like, if they don't make the money, they don't have value. Or if they don't do things the way somebody else wants, it's like about how other people see them. This person is very lost in other people's views of them. They don't have a solid self view or solid awareness of their self. They're very stuck in somebody else's opinion of them. Okay. I also see that you and this person could very much feel a strong connection. You could be connected through your ethnicity. You could be connected through your family line. You could be connected through a career. You could be connected through poverty mentality versus wealth consciousness. Okay. But there's something here in that way that is connected. I see again, this person has a self view that has been tainted, and it's time for them to take a cold hard look at their self at this time. Yeah, they got to take a look at themselves, um because there's a lot of projection that has gone on. I see that this child was protected from a lot of things by a mother or a grandmother, but this person is they're being pushed to mature at this time. So let me see, what else can you show me for these Gemini energies? We have assistants, spirit guides, and the 10 of Cups. Yes. So again, at the very minimum, you're on soul family energy with this person. And guess what? The spirit guides are working with this person as well. What your soul knows is that um, ego is real. And this person is coming into your experience to show you how far you've come and the level of mindfulness and self-awareness that you've attained. And then also, you're in their life to help them appreciate and bring an end to situations in their life that have burdened them, guilts and shames and um, angers, even angers, things that have angered them. They've carried around a lot of baggage that has truly angered them, and it's not benefiting them in any way that they want. It's benefiting them to stay in that repetitive cycle. And so, you're here, and the awareness that you bring to the table about their self view, it's like your overall message to this person could be like, what they think about you doesn't matter. What matters is what you think about you. It's something simple like that, but this person, it needs to lock it into their soul. And there's something about the way that you say it. There's something about the way that you communicate it. And it's like, in this situation, I'm saying this is a soul contract for you to do this work with this person. That's what they're showing me with this um, energy here. It's like, there's a soul contract for you to do this with this person. Let me see. It's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Emperor. This person could totally be an Aries Okay, you can have a strong Aries placement. This is about divine masculine energy. You could be showing up as the divine masculine in there. Oh, wow. And the third eye, clarity about the vision. Because as long as this person has a false self view, right? As long as they can't see themselves truly, they're going to continue to project into their reality from that false self view. So there's some energy here about becoming aware of the true self and removing the influence of others who are also projecting fragmented selves, right? Uh, Removing the influence of those who would limit and restrict and keep us bound to where we've been. Yeah. And so, yeah, this person in your experience is having some big sorrow right now. And they're coming into your life because you have the ability to transmute that sorrow. You have the ability and the wisdom to transmute those energies for an improvement in life, in your energy overall, for a greater self-awareness. I'm hearing for greater self-awareness. So I thought we were finished with the read, but they want me to actually pull with the frequency message here to give you another clue in this. So what the frequency in this Gemini energy, what's the most important message here, please, for Gemini? Thank you. It says 3 C's: contact, context, and content. So this card has to do with when you're visualizing, when you're focused in thought. Okay, what thought are you contacting? What's the context of the thought, and what's the content of the thought? Okay, because what we want to do is raise the vibration of all of that. And so this is like, you can choose to focus on a smorgasbord of experiences from life. What you're doing in this is helping to redirect this person's attention. And I'm seeing it's like a maze. They're showing me a maze, right? It's like a maze. You got to choose this one and that one, and specifically and deliberately and intentionally these point of focus in order to navigate the maze, because certain points of focus are going to leave you feeling like you're stuck at a dead end, right? And that is what the comfort zone is. That's what the north or the south node is. That's what clinging on to things is. For somebody, I see that this situation is about this person having a hard time to let go of somebody that's not in their life. Yeah, and this not letting go is related to a false self view. So this is what I have coming out in your energy at this time. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.